All right, didn't realize it was raining. Welcome back to a brand new video of the Targeted Individual Program. Target Individual Experience. So I walked out of the apartment. I had this weird feeling on my nose, a weird sensation on my nose. Hear the sirens? Hear the sirens? Oh yeah, I started to realize what they were doing. Like I said, there are times when they'll target you using direct energy weapons, and you will get like certain sensations, or even I talked about this having vibrations. And so when that happens, and particularly in the manner which it happens, so the fact again, they will use different tactics and methods to try to isolate me, and you know the whole thing, the pinching of the nose thing they started doing again. So they are always uh, doing things to try to uh, drive through certain subliminals, right? Again, it is something that is constant, and uh, and you know what he's saying, right? So what did I talk about? Also, the subliminal message of someone stealing my identification. you know, they'll do this time to time. Also, what are you doing, man? What are you doing, Mr. MDH 6056? Like he literally stopped right there. He had the light was yours, brother. But they wanted me to, read the license plate. That's all. That's all that is. All right. They want me to read the license plate. Why? It's letters and numbers combination. What is the color? What is it? Color I've been talking about from yesterday? Look, the handbag. All right. Uh-oh. New wheelchair thing. New recruits. I should say, new recruits. It's funny, right? Now look at him. Look at him standing there. See him standing there? As soon as I approach, see that? Look at him. He's standing there. He's going in the basement. Yeah, yeah. Remember, you can always just pulled off with the black vehicle for the black car. When I talk about neighborhood community criminals operating in secrecy, operating covertly, thinking that they have some kind of mission from their fictional god. It's not God. It's their leaders. They're cult leaders, whether they be in positions of authority, whether they be within the churches, whether it's between whatever organization. It's a destructive cult. And the destructive cult mindset is one of chaos and destruction. Look at that, KLM 2432. You hear the siren? That's a KLM. All right. And the reason why I use the sirens and I read certain letters, a combination of letters or words, because there is a hidden meaning. Right. So there are certain letters. The letter that they have recently started, and I say recently, within the past few years, recently started using. Right. So again, the letter K. Right. The letter K, the letter M, right? Um, the letter O, What else? They've been always using the letter C, W, letter L, letter T, letter S, letter A, letter D, all right, the letter B, all right, not so much the letter F. I use the letter F. Whenever I hear a word or see the letter F, I use it in a manner which they don't like, right? So, yeah. So you guys see, right? And do you understand? Coordinated, malicious, criminal, right? So she walks all the way on the other side, right? Coming this way in the opposite direction I'm going, to turn around in front of me so she can go there. There you go again. All right, guys. What color is you wearing? All right, what color is you wearing? All right, you see that? All right, and they will do things like that, right? Because of whatever color they're wearing, or whatever color they try to attack me with. Tell you, people are criminals. Yeah, man. Hold her lip. Look. Hold her lip. Stick her tongue out. Every time she sees it. Thank you. I appreciate it. Daughter is one of it. Try to portray the pattern, but that's what they'll hide them on the other streets where the peripheral vision of the ceiling. Sure. Right? Peripheral vision of the ceiling. So remember, yesterday, license plate, something N blue, I forgot whatever the first word was. There was N and then blue afterwards. Alright, and then what happened? We got to people show up the color blue. More so than usual, right? Tell you, there are days, right, where you're going to see. All right, let me. Like I tell you guys, I always have new recruits, right? New recruits. So they would used to use a few people who were in wheelchair. Then now they started. Now you see them start to recruit new people who use wheelchair, right? this is what they do, and I've been proving it. You know, put it to the part using the sorry. I said this is what they do, right? Remember, there's always a double meaning to certain things. What they put into my subconscious. Why are you asking where he's going? Why are you asking where he's going? Right? They usually wait till they get on the bus, but you know, it's a hand signal thing, right? That's why they're doing all that, right? Conditioning, targeting. Of course, you stop playing music, right? You know what I'm saying? So, what are they gonna try to do? Give me a copyright strike on my video? They're very slick, very slick. But like I said, I can spot all the tactics. There's nothing that they do that I can't spot. Right? I've been studying what they do for almost 2 decades. They don't know what to do. You fucking driving in the bike lane. What the hell is that shit? You riding on the bike coming into the bike lane. Expect not to understand it. Crazy. God will improve today. Elias. Elias. I tell you, first persuasion program. First persuasion program. All fall under the ban of cognitive warfare. It's not just the psychological version, but it's also covert warfare, including covert drugging, covert poisoning, money trafficking. What else? Using civilians to 37, 31, yeah, federal department. Right? So using civilians to cause chaos, right? Weaponizing them against you, to get into relationships with their handler, or to send people to deliberately and intensely go in a marriage relationship, cause conflict within the family, and so forth and so forth. They are the agents of chaos. Right? And they call themselves the Christians. Christians. They are the agents of chaos. Thank you. Have a good day. All right. Like I said, they are the agents of chaos. They are the agents of manipulation. They are the agents of wickedness. They are the agents of evil because they thrive off of it, right? They love it. They're sadistic. And that is the sadistic mindset. So when I use certain terminology, I am showing you guys exactly who they are. Right? I am showing you guys exactly who they are. And they will attempt to always mask their targeting in very subtle ways. Look again, using young children. Look at this shit. Look at what they did. Yeah, it's a woman, it's a mother out there with her children. You know, doing shit like that, right? That's what that is. It's a mother out there with her children doing shit like that. Ridiculous. But yep, and a lot of them will be upset because you know, talk about single women with children and the mindset that they have that another man should come and take care of them and their children and will do things uh, to demand and to exploit and manipulate that man, right? Instead of being grateful and thankful, like I talk about in that video, right? So whenever I say certain things, they will then use certain group of people, right? People who are in certain circumstances afterwards to engage in targeting, right? And again, I didn't say all single mothers, right? But I said, I just comment on the video that I watched where you have the mother, literally a woman who has what she said, 4 or 5 kids, something like that. Man asked her out because he wants to get to know her, and she ordered food for her children to take home. Like, what the hell is this? And they expect the man to pay for it. And he's like, man, I'm not paying for that shit. I'm taking you out, okay? The fact that you didn't even ask, and here's the thing, she didn't even ask him. The dude seemed like he's I mean, he did ask her out, so you gotta be an all right dude, right? For asking her out, that is. Um, right? But didn't even ask him. Didn't even say, hey, you know what? I got kids at home, and do you mind? Can you pay before you do something like that? You might say okay. You might say no. You might be like, order two plates, they can share. Right? If it's 4 children, order two takeout and let them share. You know what I'm saying? But no, she's ordering 4, 5 orders to take out. It's crazy. It's crazy. So if their meal costs about like, anywhere from like um, $20 each or even more than that, right? It's crazy, right? That's like I said, some of these women feel so entitled, right? They feel so friggin' entitled that they do shit like that. What? Excuse me? I don't know. It's coming over to me. I'm not answering you, ma'am. All right, I'm waiting for the bus. Look how she looks. You see what I'm saying? This is what they do, right? So what happens? She will bypass everybody and come to me. That's what they do. I've shown you guys this over and over again. It's like a guy begging for change. He will bypass everybody and come directly to me, right? It is a pattern that I've shown, and it's to try to create this sort of, well, if you don't buy a food, then you're not gonna get your disability, that kind of thing, right? If I had the money on me, I'd have to, but. And then the fact that she gave me a mean ass look too. That's it. That just to show you, right? It's like the other dude too, because I didn't give him a change the last time I saw it. Not the last time, but the time before I saw him. He do got an attitude talking about it. That's why niggas and this and niggas and that. Yeah, fuck you. Yeah, fuck you. Move along. Move along. See how close he got to come to walk over me, walk in front of me, right? Right. That's what they do. That is that is the destructive part. You know what? I'm going to give you guys a definition of exactly what it is that they do and how they do it. Right? Okay. So yeah. Look. Looking at her. Looking at her. Keep telling you, that's what they do. It is a manipulation tactic that they use. It is. It's what that is. To try to control you. Right, man. Yeah, man. Go ahead, man. Go. Suspension. Oh yeah, we're gonna mess it up with suspension, fired, then the sirens. See what happens when the destructive force fight back? They will again do their best to try to ruin you or try to get rid of you because they know they can't silence you. They can't get rid of you. They'll try to do these things. These are the hallmarks. tactics and methods of destructive policy. Also, you'll see a lot of involved with attorneys, perhaps in front of the buses. Wouldn't be that particular company. Doesn't mean everyone needs to be other companies. Yeah, but yeah, we just call it the friction and cutting, the color red. Red is that's an attack.
Next stop, Church Avenue and New York Avenue. Transfer available to be 44. Please exit through the big door.
Now you're trying to tell you to go. Right? Before yellow. Red. So she's like, pull up her card. As they use the siren of her card. Yeah, I'm gonna put my money in my car. It's okay. You can always engage in those sort of threats. It's every single month. It's always the same shit. Always the same shit. As soon as you get on the bus, they'll ask you what she's asking, tell them her product, they start using the siren. Also, have you guys noticed that since the week start, a lot of construction work going on, right? Whether it be road work or buildings, but it's like at the same time, right? Okay. It's the open. Yeah, you want to probably see that in blue and a blue armband. You got a blue milk crate there, and you got a blue armband. Oh yeah. Thank you. Have a good day. Right? I keep saying how slick they are. No matter what they do, though, I recognize their targeting because I've studied it. So she's wearing the color blue also, right? So again, it's like how they wear the color red. At my destination, wherever I go, somebody with the color red, and they start targeting me with a particular color, right? This is what they'll do. Now, like I said, they try to be subtle about it. Go read the description that I just did in the video that I uploaded when I got in the house last night, right? I uploaded the video and I put the description, a very detailed description of what it is that they do and how they engage in subtle targeting, right? But it's still, even though it's subtle, right, the intensity is still extreme, right? So subtle in the sense that you're not hearing the car horns, the sirens, the alarms, you know, going off, you know, at the same time or one after the next, and so forth and so forth. Right? They will lessen the noise attacks, but in terms of the weaponization, the psychological color attacks, the subliminals, you know, the subtle use of the sirens, right below your, I wouldn't even say your perceived uh, hearing threshold, but just enough so that it's very subtle, so that you might not hear it on the videos that I'm doing. Right? Very very slick. Okay. Good. All right. So yeah. And then another thing too is that when they use a particular color, is to hide the attack of another color, right? So she's looking at do with a gray shirt. She turns around, look at it the opposite direction, and again, they do it just as I'm about to pass her. She does it, right? So you guys are not going to be able to see it on camera in the video, but I'll describe whatever it is that they do. All right. So again, to attack me particularly with a certain color, blue shirt right there, right? And again, and how they introduce colors and talk about, right? The many ways they do it, whether it be using family member in the home. As soon as I get aside, I get fixated on a particular color, so I know what color it is, right? And then using signs, right? Like the license plate. Some, what is it, bad and blue? I think it was, right? Bad and something like that. That's what it is, right? And blue. Bad and, is it, something and blue. And then what happens? Start using the color blue, right? So they'll always introduce a certain color, and people say, well, just ignore it. You can't ignore it. You're programmed. You got to understand that. You may not be aware of it, but you're not ignoring it. I mean, when I say aware, meaning you're not aware of the hidden agenda, right? The hidden programming, but you do notice it. Okay. All right. Talk to you guys in a minute.